Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. Today, we're going to be working with A Touch of Ink stamp set. This stamp set can be found in the Sale-A-Bration brochure that ends February 28th. So only a couple of more weeks of the celebration. It is a level 2 item, level 2 meaning that you have to spend $100 in order to earn this stamp set for free. And I've been sharing the stamp set all week, and this is one of the cards that I cased. I did change it up a bit. This is an odd sized card. It is, I believe, 6 1/4. Yeah, 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it's 8 1/2 by 6 1/4, scored at 4 1/4. Because I wanted it to be a little longer. But it's cute. The little bird is popped up on dimensionals, and so is the sentiment. But I cased it and just changed it up a bit. And then these is 2 other cards that I shared this week on my blog. I don't know if you can see all the Wink of Stella on this butterfly. It is really sparkly. But I shared these 2. Then I seen a card on Pinterest and was inspired to make this one. Let me get this out of the way. It's really cute. I did the inside. And after I inked this stamp up to do this, I just stamped it down on some Whisper basic white cardstock that I had sitting by. And I said, oh, that's still good enough to make another one. So I stamped the butterfly on top of the color and made this card. It's real cute, right? Okay, so today we're still going to be using this. And let me remind you that we still have our join promotion. If you want to join Stampin' Up as a demonstrator, join my team, Honeybee Stamping Hive. We have $99 starter kit. You get $125 worth of product plus tax, no shipping. Shipping is absolutely free. You get a paper pumpkin kit. You also get a business pack. So like you get order forms and flyers and all kind of things that you can give out to people. But you also get 200 sheets of designer series paper that will not be coming out until June in the new annual catalog. So you'll get all of that for free. That is like $57.50 worth of paper for free. So that is also a promotion that ends February 28th. Okay, so if you want to join my team, you need to get on it right now while we're having that good promotion going on. Okay, so let's get started with our card today. We are going to be using some of the Love You Always Specialty Designer Series paper and the Love You Always foil sheets, okay? Let me show you. Well, you'll see it in a minute because I have them right here. I have them all my pieces cut out. We're going to be using all 3 colors of the Specialty Designer Series paper and the Blushing Bride of the foil sheets. We have a card base that is Sahara Sand, and it's just 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And I've done my inside on some very vanilla, and I stamped the leaf image and embossed it in silver, then colored it in with the Stampin' Blends and the soft seafoam. So we can go ahead and put this on the inside of our card. Get my glue here. If I remember correctly, I wanted the leaf coming from the top. Okay. So our inside is done. And I also have some foil here of the Rococo Rose in this layering ovals, scalloped oval. That's these dies here, layering ovals. And we're also going to be using the stitched shapes. And I'm going to use this largest die to cut out our main image. So let's go ahead and stamp our main image now. I'm gonna have some Berry Vanilla sitting here. We're gonna stamp the flower image, this one right here, and some Versamark. Let me get a scratch paper. My scratch paper, it's time for me to get a new one. This one is starting to tear apart. So ink this up. Oh, before I do that, I do want to use my anti-static tool. This is our embossing buddy that we don't sell anymore, but you can use other things. They have it on like Amazon. You can get an anti-static tool. Some people say dryer sheets work. Stamp that right there. Versamark, and I know you can't see it, but we're going to cover that with the silver embossing powder. Try to get this back in here. I dumped it a little too hard and got too much off. Okay, and now we're going to heat emboss this. And I'm probably going to silence this part and fast forward through. Okay, now that that is done, it has cooled off a bit. We're going to go ahead and color it. I have some Stampin' Blends here that are the light Flirty Flamingo and the light Rococo Rose. And now when you emboss, it's not a good idea to use the blends on the embossing powder. So just be careful with your placement of your color, because you don't want to go over your embossing because it can mess it up a bit. But I'm just going to be using the Rococo Rose in certain areas, not all over. Okay, get a little bit there. Then we're going to take our Flirty Flamingo and blend it in with all of that. Let's start here since this is the first one we did. Okay, that looks pretty good. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to die cut this out using the stitched oval, the largest stitched oval. And we want to leave room here for our sentiment, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, I have that all cut out. So just pop that out of our die. That is our lovely little flower all colored in and die cut. We're going to take some Blush and Bride ink. And we're going to stamp our sentiment, and I'm using the word love. It's really small, but I thought for Valentine's Day, I didn't really want anything that says Happy Valentine's Day, just a little love. Since Valentine's Day is tomorrow, let me get this straight. There we go. Pop that right down on the bottom. And we can start putting our card together. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I am using a card sketch by Call Me Crafty Al. It is her February 2021 sheet load of cards sketch. Okay, so I'm using her card sketch for that. So show us your sheet load. And what I'm going to need. I need this one to layer on here. I did change a little bit of her sketch. It's basically the same, but I changed this layer here. She didn't have a mat behind this, but I wanted to put a mat. Okay, then we're gonna take these two pieces here and put these together. We're just gonna adhere this right at the bottom of this one. Trying to decide which way I want it to go. It really doesn't matter. So if you want to make this card, you can get all of the sizes and dimensions again from Call Me Crafty Owl. Okay, now these are adhered together. I'm going to give that a second. I'm going to go ahead and adhere our focal image to its layer, to its foil mat. I'm going to put this on here. And I'm just going to sit this under this block to help that hold down. Okay, so now we're going to take our triple banner punch, and I'm going to flag the ends of this. There we go. And then we have the detailed trio punch, and I'm going to round the corners on two sides of this. There we go. That's all we need that for. So now we can go ahead and glue this down to our card. And we want to line this up on the left-hand side all the way to the edge of our designer paper, but in the middle, up and down. Not quite the middle, but I'm going to leave it there. I got something on my card there. Okay. And then we're going to glue this right down as well. I'm going to just take this all the way to the edge of the foil. I'm going to put this about right here. There we go. Then we're going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals to add our focal point. That should be nicely adhered down. Put a couple of dimensionals on here. See, I think I'll put one more in the middle. And this is just going to layer right here. Yep. And that is our card. Using the A Touch of Ink Sale-A-Bration stamp set and the Love You Always foil sheets and Love You Always specialty designer series paper. Isn't that cute? I love this. So pretty. And I used all 3 foil sheets and all 3 colors of the designer series paper. Okay? Isn't it pretty? That is all I have for you today. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bells so you can be notified every time I upload a video. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.